Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Football Manager 23 save with Grantham Town, where I have played the pre-season friendlies. We are now ready for our first actual league match of the season. So let's waste no time, let's jump into game and I'll show you what I've done off camera. Okay then ladies and gentlemen, we have been going through the pre-season friendlies, and with the exception of the first two matches, which were against decent teams, fairly decent teams for us, the other teams were all absolute dross. I mean, look, only 31 people turned up at Dronfield Town, 22 at Northampton. I mean, what is the point of playing friendlies against teams like that? Although they did actually manage to score a goal against us. So pre-season friendlies, we were pretty convincing. And in the last friendly, I played a lot of trialists because I brought in a load of trial players and was working with trialists to try and fix up the weaknesses in the teams. So if we go and have a look at transfers, we're currently rejecting offers from people. Lee Shaw is getting a lot of transfer interest from clubs, and he's thrown a bit of a wobbly because I rejected an offer from Forest Green, and basically there's a promise in place that if a club comes in and bids 5,500 for him, we've got to let him go, which I don't really want to because he's one of our best players. But if we go to transfer history, Elliot Durrell, he's gone. He's gone to Carshalton Athletic in a free transfer. That was a very good move because this guy was on a ridiculous amount of money. He was on like £500 a week at our club. He was. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. And then basically what we've done then is we've gone through. These are all the trialists that we've brought in and have now signed, having evaluated them all. So I've kind of been shuffling the squad round, making sure any players who aren't in the first 11 and subs get to play for the reserves. So Dan, unfortunately, is going to be playing reserves because he's only 1 star. Look, sorry Dan, I don't do the ratings for Football Manager. You need to talk to Sports Interactive about that. But I have brought in 2 new goalkeepers. We've got Bradley Foster, who is a very decent rated goalkeeper, who's played for Stowe, Derby, Ilkeston, Nuneaton, and before ending up here. He is injury prone though, which is a bit of a worry. I've never had a goalkeeper get injured yet in Football Manager, but we could be on to something here. He's 20 years old, so nice young kid. He's 6'4", 11 stone, so you know he's a big lad, big young lad. And then we also brought in a backup goalie, 25-year-old Ryan Huddart. And again, he's 6'5". Decent National League player. He's not quite as good. Doesn't have the potential of Bradley Foster, but he's Eastleigh, Arsenal, Boreham Wood, Bromley, Boreham Wood again. He's been around, this guy has. But yeah, we've got some very promising players, and we've basically filled in gaps in the squad. You know, decent left midfielder, right midfielder, good centre-back, defensive midfield player, right cover at right back, obviously our left winger, we've got defensive midfielder, we've got, again, central defender, defensive midfielder, midfield centre. So this guy's good. He can play quite almost anywhere. Left back. So yeah, we've put some we've recruited people in the right areas of the club, And I've also done the staff sort of thing. So we've got some scouts now. We've got a head physio as well. And I think we've got a reserve assistant manager for the reserve team as well. Yes, we have. Chris Himby, who's a regen. But he's come in to be assistant manager of the reserve team to help Matt out with that job. So I guess we can kick on now then. And our first game of the season is away at Ossett United. So I'll no doubt have a press conference to do in a moment. And I'm not looking forward to that. I don't like the press conferences in this game. I don't see why we would do them at this level. So there's all our boys. Yeah. Wembley won Bradley Munns. It's amazing that not all the Grantham players have got photos. I don't know if it's possible to add any in from the programmes. I don't think there's any face pictures of our players in here. Don't think there is. There's some little pictures. If we could get hold of the pictures from the shirt sponsorship page, we could probably add missing players, because you've got Cisse in there, Matt McBride, Charlie Jameson, Dan Cox, Harry Wood. And who else has not got a photo? Bradley Munns, he's on here. Cyan Lee's even on here. You could have her picture in the thing. Declan Dunn. Hang on a minute, I haven't seen him in our squad. Is Declan Dunn? Is he on loan? He might be on loan from somebody. Might be that guy there. That's him. Dunne. He's from Baseford. Okay. He's been playing in central midfield quite a bit recently for us. Ah. I don't know. I can't scout him, I don't think. We'll scout him, see what happens. Right, let's go play our football match. Because we're 8 minutes in and we want to play 2 matches in this video. Because we also want to play Worksop Town as well today. Give you 2 matches to enjoy as we go forward. I still haven't got the updated sound pack yet from the guy that does the commentary mod for Football Manager game. As soon as we get an updated sound pack, we'll have in-game commentary. But as it is at the moment, I've actually made the crowd sounds a little bit quieter. Grantham board expect to win. The supporters expect to win. Competition expectations. Yeah, we're allowed to do stuff. Players are getting homegrown. Not that it really matters much. Right, next match we're going to be a little bit more positive. We've already decided on our team. So yeah, we can just go straight in. We've got Chris up front with Nathan. Got Lee on the right wing, playing as an inside forward. Henry as an inverted winger. Got the new boy, Diaz right. Josh Tobbin. And then we've got Trusty Jake Wright, Ashton Hall and Toots. And then a new goalkeeper. So it should be a good result. good, strong team for this first game. Again, don't really like starting the season with an away match, but we can't help it. Let's just try and see if we can... There we go. Don't give them put too much pressure on them for the away match. Okay, they're playing a 4-3-2-1. Now, boys. Pretty much playing 4 against 4. They're back 4 against our front 4. But yeah, I would like to get an early win if we can. Definitely. Like I say, I've got me club shirt on. Like I say, I should be getting some new ones of these in a few days' time, which actually have my initials on. From the club. Toots. To Tobin. Henry. The referee raised his flag. Tyson was offside. I hope he's not as bad. The lino's not as bad as the one we had on Saturday afternoon. Friggin' hell. The lino in front of the main stand, that fella over there, or in my case from where I was sitting, the bloke down over on my right on this near touch line, I don't think that lino knew the bloody rules of football, because every time the opposition kicked the ball out of play, he gave them the ball. Every time they kicked the ball out of the pit, he gave them the throw in. And every time they kicked it out beyond the goal line, he gave them a goal kick. And our players were going nuts. Never gave us anything for the whole match. Never gave us anything. The lino didn't. And the referee, he just didn't have a grip on the game at all. And ended up sending off one of our players for not... who never made contact with the goalkeeper. But I shouldn't have paid him. If I'd been in the club, I would have withheld the official's check and said, you're not getting paid for that performance. Oh, Tyson. Unlucky. Now, I am playing on extended highlights, but that means if we're actually quite attacking and we're dominating matches, the matches can actually be quite slow to get through. If I notice that's becoming a bit of a problem, I will just change the highlights to key only. So the matches, we get through the actual play the matches a bit quicker. You still get to see the action on the pitch and the goals and stuff. You won't see all the chances and near misses and things like that, though. It's just that I really don't want these videos to be like 45 minutes, an hour long. I really don't. I want them to be quite short and snappy that people can just watch in a break time or a lunch break or, you know, commute to work or college, university, school, whatever, you know. While they're sitting on the loo, having their morning, their daily appointment with Mr. Brown, you know, that kind of thing. Nathan! Get in there. Good assist by Toots. I've actually tweaked my tactic a little bit as well. So, Toots and the, and Kaizu, they should overlap down the two wings and allow Shaw and Henry to come into basically to the edge of the box and come more into the middle to really overload on the defenders. See, there's Shawry. A little bit offside. A little bit offside. That's where we want to see. That's where we want to see, because, you know, we want our quick players like Shawry, like Tyson, coming into that middle and having our target man, Chris, obviously flicking balls on for them. There's Tyson again. Oh, it's his second goal of the game. Well done, Nathan. Like I say, hard to believe our front two have a combined age of 77. And not the youngest strike force in the world, but bring a lot of experience at this level. A lot of experience. And like I say, Tyson has got some serious pace. In his younger days and in his prime, he must have been absolute lightning. Chris, see, that's what we want him to do. Big lad, wins the header. Tyson's hat-trick. He's only been playing 24 minutes. And there's the first hat-trick of the season. But that's exactly what we want from Chris in real life as well. Winning them balls, getting that knock on, and say, let the quicker boys run onto it then. And again, he's going to dribble. Oh! Good tackle. That was close. That was borderline. Could have easily been given a penalty, that. Because the defender definitely tripped short, but he must have got a bit of contact with the ball. But then again, there's no VAR or anything at this level, so you can't contest it. Tyson scored a fourth goal. Wow, Tyson's having an absolute, one of them absolute golden days. Worldie. He's having a worldie, ladies and gents. Come on, Tyson. And this is what I was saying about the highlights. We might then put it on to Key. Because if we start scoring, start getting a cricket score in some of these matches, we could be here all day watching goals and watching replays of goals. There's Tyson again. He's actually missed one. Nathan Tyson actually missed one. Might be able to sub him off in the second half, give him a rest. Put Mason Lee on for a bit. There's Chris. Come on. Oh, unlucky big man. Ashton wins the header. Toots to Shaw. Shaw feeds in. No, Tyson's going to be offside there. Shouldn't have passed that, Chris. You should have carried on yourself there. Look, Tyson's in front of you, dude. Surely you can tell he's offside. Oops. With a cross in. Oh, it couldn't quite get there. Henry. Floats one up for Shaw. Shaw lobs one up. Grady's going to... I thought he'd put that in the corner then. I thought he'd put one in the corner. Well, what a first half, ladies and gents. We've absolutely smashed them. They've only had 2 shots, none of which were on target. We have committed a lot of fouls, though. A bit concerned about that. Have we got... No, No, we haven't got any instructions. We haven't. To do anything. Silly. Strange one, that. Guess we're just obviously winning a lot of ball. We're having more possession. Chris. Oh. Robin. Ain't right. Diaz. Shorey, come on, Lee. He's trying to set up feed Tyson. All about getting the ball to Tyson at the minute. It's a chance for them. Right, we've had 65 minutes. I'm going to make some subs. Unlike Grantham in real life, I don't like leaving my subs right to the very last minute of the game. Right, Tyson, you've done well. You've scored 4 goals. You can come off and have a bit of a rest. Ashton Hall's only playing fairly decent, so Ashton Hall can come off. Jobson can come on for Tobin, who has been balked. Matt Tootle. Yeah, we can give Toots a bit of a rest. He's already got that assist, hasn't he? And we've still got Jaycon for captain. And we've got Harry Wood or Damien McCrory if we need them. Give the lads a bit of a team talk. 4-0 up, first match. That's good going, that is. Very good going. Oh, they've pulled one back. How annoying. Conceded from a set piece, and we've been training set pieces all week. Another corner coming in. Time Masonly got it away. Oh, hit the crossbar. That'll be a goal kick. Like Chris O'Grady's spent. And there's full time. We didn't add any more goals in the second half, and we conceded one. But other than that, excellent first result, lads. Good first result. Hopefully that puts us up near the top of the table after the opening day of the season. Puts us top of the table after the opening. Well, there's only 2 teams played. Lol. Right. Yeah, we smashed them 4-1. Only 347 in attendance. Grantham Town Reserves drew 1-1. Tyson was absolutely brilliant. Handshake. 40-year-old veteran striker. Where's Tyson come from? Clubs has he played for? Flipping loads, look. Swansea, Cheltenham, Reading, Wickham, Forest, 184 appearances, 34 goals. Millwall, Derby, Blackpool, Fleetwood Town, Notts County, Doncaster Rovers, Kilmarnock, Wycombe Wanderers, another spell at Notts County, Chesterfield, Alfreton, and now Grantham Town. But he is on the decline, unfortunately, as far as his age and that goes. Downward spiral now for Tyson. Right, so we'll go ahead and get ready for the next game of the season. Okay, very quickly, before we get to the next game, I just want to show you that we've now signed a director of football. Spencer Pryor, former Man City player, Leicester City player. He's coming in as a director of football. He's got some decent attributes, look. He could be quite useful, I think, for scouting players and finding us some young gems. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to working with him. So, let's kick on. Okay, so our league game against Worksop has been postponed because we've actually got to play the FA Cup preliminary round today against Henor Town. So, yes, our game with Worksop's been postponed to the 17th of September. We're now playing an FA Cup game today instead. But we are at home, so it's the first time the lads get to run out at the Mears in a competitive game of football this season. And apparently takeover rumours are not to be believed. That's interesting. Right. Play nice and wide. Team selection, we've already picked a good team. Got a few more 12 subs in the FA Cup. So we've named a bench for. We've got Mason Lee coming in for Chris O'Grady, who obviously played the full 90 minutes in the last match and was on his chin strap by the end of the game. So we're giving him a little bit of a rest today in this game, which should be an easy win for us. Should be an easy win, but you can never take things for granted. You never want to take things for granted in this type of level of football, because stranger things have happened. Here we go. Henor Town. Okay, they're playing a flat back 7. Shows you how confident they are, doesn't it? Eh? When you play 7 at the back. I don't want to criticise Football Manager too much as a game, but this year, the number of teams that play that back 7 formation against you as a human player is just very annoying. It's very spoilerish. They just want to play spoiler football, spoil the matches, because they don't actually know how to beat you. Because the AI is not clever enough to actually work out how to get round your tactic. So they just play 7 at the back, don't they? And I think we're going to be a little bit more positive. Ooh, this is where we concede a goal. You watch. Come on, lads. Let's not have a giant killing in the FA Cup and go out in the first preliminary round. Big O4. Lee, Williams. One. Shaw. Nathan Tyson. That'll do. Thank you. Lovely work move there. Lovely worked move. One touch brought down by Lee. And then crosses it across the box to Tyson. Just instinctively knows where his teammate's going to be. There's Mason Lee. Diaz. Tyree Wilson. Kaizu. Oh, he's hit the bar. The left back. It's the bar. Diaz right. Mason Lee. Get in there, Mason. Well done. Nil. Quite a bit of early pressure from them. We recovered well in the towards the end of the first half there. It's very good going, boys. Know you're capable of even better, lads. So come on, step it up a bit. There's Tyson. Tyree Wilson in. Mason Lee finds the net again. Good lad. Good lad. Good attendance as well for the Mears for this cup game. Nice to see fans turning up. We sold, I think, 90 season tickets, it said, before the first match. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good for town. 180 quid a pop. 90 season tickets is not to be turned down at this level. Tyson's going to take a free kick here. He's not typically a free kick master. But I'll tell you what, he struck that well. He did. Oh, Mason Lee gets his hat-trick. Well done. Lee Shaw flicked it on. Oh, Mason Lee buries it in the net. I think we're going to make some changes. Because we've got some tired players at the back, so come on, Toots. And Hall. Right. Damien McCrory can come on. Who are we going to bring on up front? Probably Coxey for Mason Lee. I'm just thinking about resting some players. Because at this level, we play a lot of matches over the course of the season. So anywhere where we can... You know what? Actually, not Coxey. Let's put Hazy in there. Hazy's a little bit better. Harry Wood for Diaz. Maybe give... Lee Shaw deserves a goal, apparently. Yeah, we'll just go with that. I'm not going to give them any team talk because I don't feel the need to say anything that might upset them or do something strange. Mason's got another goal. That's 4 from Mason today. I mean, we expected to beat this team fairly comfortably. That's why in the pre-match interview they were all going on about, you know, taking the result for granted and complacency and all that kind of stuff. But I've got a professional bunch of lads here. I'm pretty happy with the way we play and perform. I'll make some more changes. Last 9 minutes. Jonathan can come on for Lee. Hancock's can come on for Nathan. And I can't make any more subs, so that's it. 1 sub. Big Jonathan on for Lee. Give Shorey a bit of a rest. Another 5-0. Another good result, that. Keeping the goal scoring going. We are. So yeah, we've nice victory. Well done, lads. Like I say, we've got through the first preliminary round of the FA Cup. Be nice to get to the FA Cup proper, wouldn't it? I think which is kind of one of our board objectives. Right, folks. Well, on that absolutely stunning performance, in which Mason Lee, absolutely superb in front of goal, and we've got the post-match press conference to do. Yeah, Lee's going to stay. Shorey's going to stay for us. I'm not going to sell him. I'm going to absolutely reject every offer I can until somebody makes an offer that the board step in and say, you know what, that's too good to turn down. Those are the types of bids that you can't do anything about then. So FA Cup qualifying round. So we've got another FA Cup match coming up. We've got an FA Trophy match coming up. So yeah, the next videos might show you those cup games. Focus on those a little bit, and then I'll probably play a few matches off camera. And probably look at then maybe North Shields and Lincoln United as being games for a good video. Obviously our local-ish rivals there. So yeah, that'll be the plan. So once again, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video and this episode. If you can be so cool as to go ahead, leave me a like on the video, leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not doing so already. And share the video everywhere you can with everyone you can. I've been C-Waddy. This has been my Grantham Town Football Manager 23 save. We'll be back very soon with some more. For now, though, from me, it's goodbye. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe, everybody. Cheerio.